Welcome to this Sahara 4 exercise. In this exercise, we will learn how to create a new project and which information is going to be decided when creating a new project. So first, we are going to open Sahara, and once here, we are going to create a new project by going to Project, New. Once we click here, we are going to have this window when we need to input the basic information of the project. First, we are going to define the name of the project, which we are going to call tutorial project. Then we need to define if we are going to create a new database from zero or if we want to associate the new project to an existing database. Sahara allows to have multiple projects connected in the same database. You can publish information between different projects and have information that is public to to all the projects or private to a single project. We will talk more about that in a future tutorial, but for now, let's just create a new database, which we are going to use the same name here as the name of the project for the database. And here, if you want to associate the new project to an existing database, you can use this button over here, open. But as I said, that's not going to be the case in this opportunity. So then a description, we will just call it tutorial example. And here we have to define the start date of the project. The start date is going to be the earliest date we have any information of coming from the wells, from production data. We are not going to be able to import any date, any information that is earlier than this date defined here. So we are going to define an earlier date for this example. Later we can change these dates, but it is important to have an idea which is going to be the limits of the project. Then for the end date is also relevant because this is going to define which is going to be the limit of our forecast, our simulations. So it's relevant to have a number that give us plenty of time to run our forecast. So we are going to left this number over here. For the units, we can define if we are going to use the metric system or the field units. For the metric system, we are going to use meters, centimeters, cubic meters for volume. In the case of the field units, we are going to use barrels, inches, feet. Um, Later, you can change case by case which unit is going to be used, but we define a general group of units for the project when creating it. So we are just going to define field units as the standard here. Then by clicking OK, we are going to create our first Sahara project. So that will be all for this exercise. Thank you for watching and see you soon.